Esports stream. Make sure y'all watching that. Remember, we're taking that game.
Okay, there's a Toon link. Okay, no more trolling. We're actually playing our characters now.
Never let them know your next move. But on the 4-4 Esports stream, make sure y'all check it out. Other Atlanta talents having Hammer Bro against Fatality. And that is a huge ways to make the moves. Let's also stay on VGBootCamp. Let's say this action. Let's get this game. Joker versus Toon Link. Yeah,
I think part of this match is going to be how Vivid is able to set up a trap network against Omega using some of these safer poking moves like the boomerang, the fair. Ooh, a Zaire. That was a little bit of an interesting option. I thought I might have seen the fair to force him off stage, but Arsene online and Omega with Arsene is a totally different animal.
Yeah. So I used to play Toon Link a little bit, but Zaire does come out faster with the forward air. Maybe just kind of one that hit to set that stage control. But yet again, these two have that experience. These two have a little bit of the change. So maybe realizing some options may not work in those percentages, some options may not be the ones coming into clutch. However, big option, big control. Like we said before, Toon Link's recovery is bad. Toon Link's recovery will be diffused every step of the matchup.
Yeah, it's not even that it's just bad. It's so predictable that if you choose a certain route, Omega knows that he can intercept you with a back air, and that it's an easy confirm for him to come forward.
Yeah, it's just kind of one of those things to work around with. And now trying to go high to evade that recovery. You see so many strong edge guards coming in from Omega. Vivid kind of getting overwhelmed a bit.
Right now, I feel like Vivid is just using these bombs to good effect, trying to find ways to create space with Omega, but Omega not really taking any of these baits right now, just waiting for Vivid to come in and try and contest Omega, but finding, it's errant hits to try and find a way to extend these combos, and just missing the up air to confirm Vivid.
Yeah, good bomb throw to actually escape that disadvantage save. Recognize the overexception was going to occur. Trying to read the DI in for the up air to get the stock, but now horrible spot, trying to air dodge to evade it, but now very scary situation. Nice mix-up coming in from Vivid, but that Arsene, that is about to come home, and there he is. He's returned.
Yeah, at 147 nonetheless. I mean, Arsene with Rage is a totally different thing to play against, and sealing out that stock, high percent. Good job by Vivid waiting on this platform. Time out that Arsene. Use that invincibility to your advantage.
Yeah, you always have to worry about it though. Bob able to save you. Ultimate wingman out here. Up the out shield, not gonna take it just yet.
Yeah, not yet in this scenario, but Vivid doing a good job setting up. The arrow almost takes it out.
Now he wants that to come home again. He's like, all right, I came right prepared. But 185%, gonna get caught with the F tilt. Vivid needs to find an answer because he's getting completely overwhelmed.
Yeah, I think one of the things that Vivid has done is just kind of surrender stage control to Omega and cornered themselves. While that is a viable strategy with Toon Link, it's not when you're playing someone like Omega who's so opportunistic in every scenario when you give them an opening.
Ooh, falling forward there to catch that hit. Vivid trying to find the stage control to work around it. Gets it back, but again, Joker's shifty hitbox to get through the zoning part every step of the way. It's such a difficult part. Maybe you kind of have that pyramid, or maybe Vivid wasn't just playing with us, was maybe thinking about a different pick because this Toon Link is just getting dismantled hard.
Yeah, and I feel like right now Vivid is kind of even being bullied in their shield, where they are finding ways to intercept, grab these bombs, use the aerials to find ways to clutch out some combo percents, but at 94 with Arsene threatening your stock, it's not a fun place you want to be in this corner. And Omega just continuing to rack up this damage.
And now off stage, goes high, catches Omega slipping there. And now maybe able to run out the Arsene. Oh, gets the boomerang. Oh, he's like, Dad's coming home. Boomerang always returns to sender.
Yeah, I mean, finding a way to just continue with these up airs right now. Omega has to find the way. The game is slipping through your fingers. Close out Vivid stock.
Oh, bad spot down there, almost gets punished. Up B uses the rage advantage. And able to take that stock off a little early, too. And now it's huge because Omega could have gotten another... Oh, now you're dead.
Yeah, nope, there's the down air. I mean, not even the stomp down air. That is just a clean way to execute and take out that stock. So credit to Omega not faltering to the pressure that Vivid was mounting in a comeback. I'm not going to be surprised if we see a different stage come out here. We might just see Vivid run back to PS2. We do live in the state of Georgia, but I could see a stage, maybe like a small battlefield where you limit the options that Joker has to run around the stage, or just go back to PS2 and ignore everything that I said.
Yeah. So the thing about Toon Link is a lot of times he wants to be able to set walls to get approaches. So Omega's likely going to be banning Smashville and FD. Now, I'm not sure the third pick here would be, but that kind of removes a lot of team-like options when it comes down to getting that zone game in. But you still want the platform to use as a wall. You still want to use that as a different role. So we have to kind of run it back here.
Yeah, and I think one thing that Vivid has been doing well is now just waiting to find avenues to approach. We know that Omega is consistent in their confirms. They find ways to get in and exploit you, but now Vivid is slowly trying to whittle their way into a corner and force Omega into disadvantage, using the bomb to great effect and now limiting approaching by putting the boomerang high.
I think now Vivid's starting to play a lot more grounded and starting to wait for Omega in this time to like overextend. But now Omega, big the stage control, big juggle. Even if not look at the hit, it just puts that pressure in. And even then, knowing the exact time for up B to expend, gets that down smash and keeping up this pressure to this day.
Yeah, and here we go.
And there you go.
We saw it. We said it last time with Omega threatening various routes that Vivid has to take. You're either going to go high, air dodge to the stage, maybe up B if you don't have enough momentum, or you will go low, and Omega has no trouble intercepting you there.
Oh my gosh. And getting completely overwhelmed too by Arsene. Reads the air dodge but doesn't get punished, at least able to get rid of it. But Omega always starts off strong, gets good edge guards, but Vivid just kind of have to constantly fight back, kind of has to climb up this hill, and such a steep one to carry.
I mean, one thing that I have seen that I do like that Vivid is doing is they aren't really deviating from their core game plan. They know their win condition as Toon Link. They may not have, there it is, the up tilt into the up air. I like that Vivid is now still sticking to this plan. We're going to find bombs, find ways to chip in and wear down Omega's defense, and slowly rack up damage to where we can get the bomb to fair combo.
Oh, down there, big vibe check too in that process. But now Vivid trying to get a little bit mains to work, having to deal with this back here that's ended up 3 stocks so far, and instead gets hit with the up smash.
Yeah, Omega easily able to seal that stock out and find a way to close out Vivid. You have to start respecting this Arsene a little bit more. Threatening the down air. Omega doesn't capitalize just yet, but Vivid is just taking so much unnecessary percent Toledo.
Yeah, the way that Omega always makes Arsene count, but maybe find ways to even get Arsene, and even then makes the normal Joker work, it just shows how prominent of a player he is, how he's been able to become one of Georgia's best. But now up tilt into the up air, similar to the last game, has a hill to climb, but Vivid can maybe take it to a game 3. What can you pull out of this bag?
Vivid can do this, but it's all going to start on the usage of your bomb and your trap network. Omega has you basically in a chokehold right now where you cannot let any of these combo starters hit. The nair, the down air, or now Omega just pinning to the corner. This is where I'm most afraid, Toledo.
Yep, and not to mention, you do have to deal with Arsene again this time, and it will have to try and find a movability around it. However, Omega might want to finish it without the Arsene. Goes for the Futsu. That was completely intentional.
Oh.
And Omega gonna be sitting on the competition and now sitting in winner's side of top 8.
Man, Omega playing on fire tonight, doing such a good job of closing out that game. When you're, so we got Hammer Bro coming up and Fallen.
Oh, that means Hammer Bro upset Fatality.
Correct.
Wow. So it wasn't just a game, it was the entire set.
No, yeah, that was not just a game. He took him out.
That is huge. Loser side of a bracket like this. And Ari, that means I think that's going to be 2 Tennessee players in winner's side of this top 16. So winner's quarters, of course, we're still having to see how the loser side is catching up. Fatality still in losers will be playing against Blue Jays.